Hello folks, my name is George Monhall. This is the Office of Image Archaeology, and what you're looking at is an aerial view of the little town of Pryor Creek, Oklahoma, about 1960. They're flying in a little private airplane. It's called a Luscombe 8A. That airplane still exists today, 75 years old. That's the Pryor Creek water tower, and why we know it's Pryor, Oklahoma, or Pryor Creek, depending on which side of the fence you're on. That's a Google shot there with an overlay of the water tower screenshot over top of it. It's just to give the folks in Pryor Creek an idea what they're looking at, what direction the aircraft is heading, so that they can kind of maybe match up some of the things that they're looking at there. As they fly off, you can see the different little farms and this sort of thing that don't exist anymore, I don't suspect. And it's not a huge community. It only has a population of about, just under 10,000 people back in 2010. This is a building that was developed by or designed by Robert B. Roloff, and that was the only picture right there that I could find of it anywhere. But he was born in 1924 and died in 2011, and during that time he designed about 300 buildings in Oklahoma. He was a pretty prolific architect back then. The aircraft that you're in, this Luscombe 8A, tail number is N2585K, still exists today and is still being flown, I think, but by a flying service out of Texas now. We flew out of, or the aircraft flew out of a little airport called Mid-America Industrial Airport. That was at one time the location, that particular location was a German prisoner of war camp. It also was also a DuPont ammunition powder factory that was there. It was pretty critical to the War Department during, or the war effort during World War II. And this this airplane is going to fly back into that little airfield and get some idea what it looks like. That particular house right there, if you live there, you'll recognize that, I'm sure. I'm not sure what these buildings are, but maybe somebody there, it's some old timer that's been around for a while, can help identify some of this stuff for the folks looking at it. And as we fly into back into the airfield here, as I said, this is a short film. If you like this, please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll keep on doing it. This stuff isn't cheap. I have to pay for these films and the equipment to digitize it with. And if you care about history, you like what I do here, please subscribe. And I've done something new. I added a cup of coffee thing where you can make a small donation if you'd like, and sure would appreciate that. And that'll be down in the description box down below. And meanwhile, you folks have a really great day, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.